The following is a RackRadioShow.com exclusive.
And welcome back to The Rack right here on WildTalkRadio.com, brought to you by our friends over at Wrestling Figure Wednesdays. Go to youtube.com/MBG1211 for all your stop-motion wrestling action figure needs. I guess you could say that plug is our payback to Matt Goldberg. And, well, speaking of payback, there's a pay-per-view Sunday.
Oh, you are the queen of the pun. I tell you, queen of the pun. Yes, there is a pay-per-view this Sunday live on the WWE Network. For only $9.99 are free to new subscribers. And you can be a part of our Payback Pick'em contest. Just go to facebook.com/group/WildTalkRadio Network. Or, wait, I gotta do that again because some people think I say it too fast, so we're gonna do it slow for Tim. Facebook.com/groups/WildTalkRadio Network.
Good lord.
No, he said on Sunday when I was doing the plugs, you should slow that down. So let's slow it down for him. You know, his hearing is so slow. Anyway.
Tim, turn up your hearing aid.
So anyway, yeah, we have a whole pay-per-view to get through and predict and preview. And after everything that happened tonight on SmackDown, things are getting interesting in a few different situations that we'll get through. We'll go through each and every single match. And by the way, we're coming for you, 8-Ball.
We are coming for you, 8-Ball. That's right. Like you said, we have a Pick'em challenge. You're welcome to send us your picks and help us challenge and defeat the Magic 8-Ball, which we did not do last pay-per-view. But we have a chance to redeem ourselves.
We do. Every pay-per-view, we get that chance to take down the Magic 8-Ball.
How sad is it that the Magic 8-Ball picks better than we do?
It's quite sad, honestly.
But I guess that's
it's a good thing. It's a good thing because we pick with our heart.
That's true, yes. We pick it with our hearts. The Magic 8-Ball is a cold and ruthless thing, and it does not care for favorites or whatnot. So anyway, I say we jump right into it, and we start with
the pre-show. We should start with the pre-show.
What is the... Okay, wait, no, I found the pre-show. Never mind. I was like, what is the pre-show? No, wait. I remember now... Because I was totally paying attention to this on Raw, right? Everybody? I totally wasn't going, what the hell? But anyway, so we have Axel and Mandow taking on the Ascension.
So in this classic battle when Demolition squares off against the Hulk Hogan and Macho Man right now. No. Wait.
No. The Mega Power, no.
No. So here's the very important question. We have... on one side of the table, Hulk Hogan, Axel Dude, and Macho Mandel Savage. Who would be their Miss Elizabeth?
I would say Miz, but he's... No,
it needs to be a female. Unless you're gonna have Miz dressed up in drag. You really want to see Miz dressed up in drag?
Actually, sadly, he could probably pull it off. He'd make a pretty ugly chick, but he could probably pull it off.
He's got the acting skills to do it?
Yes, he's totally an actor. I don't know. Like, that's the thing. It's like, you think of the Divas roster, and it's like, I don't know, maybe Lana?
Summer?
No, I just can't see Summer. You know, you need somebody. Summer doesn't have the right carriage, honestly, to pull off Elizabeth. You have to be able to carry yourself in a certain manner, and as much as I love Summer just doesn't have it.
What about Alexa Bliss?
Like, that's the thing, it's hard. When you think of Elizabeth, she was so one of a kind, it's hard to replace her.
Yes, but at the same time, we always thought Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage were one of a kind, but apparently not so much.
These are poor substitutes.
Well, that's the whole idea, so who would be a poor Miss Elizabeth? Rosa? God. The brain. I tell you what.
One brain. Yeah. I don't know. So anyway, who's going to win in this classic bout of the ages?
Since it's on the pre-show, semi-mega powers?
Sure, yeah, let's go with that. Semi-mega powers it is. I don't know.
And, of course, I asked the question, will the mega powers defeat the Ascension? Very doubtful. So, the 8-Ball is already disagreeing with us.
For once, it's agreeing with us. So,
No, disagreeing. They're going with the Ascension.
Why?
I don't know. The Magic 8-Ball's weird like that. Probably gonna be right.
Probably.
They're gonna rise up and take down the almighty mega powers.
Yep. So now we're going to move to the main show, because why not? Because we have other matches we have to pick, because I don't know. Anyway, so we have Ziggler seeking redemption against Sheamus, where there will be no ass bared, no tasteful side cheek, no tease, just these two going at it with no stip.
I am going to say this. We'll see an ass on this pay-per-view, and it will be Dolph Ziggler's. Sheamus will kiss some ass.
You think?
I think.
Well, if he honestly won at Extreme Rules, I'm going Dolph as well, because why not? I mean, the cat's already out of the bag in terms of having Sheamus lose, so can't hurt.
Yeah, Sheamus loses, Ziggler wins, and I'm going out on a limb saying he tries to make Sheamus kiss some ass.
Well, he didn't get it last time, so, and we all know Dolph really wants to pull down his pants.
I don't know how to transition from that other than saying the 8 ball says don't count on Ziggler winning. So again, the 8 ball's against us.
Damn it, 8 ball.
God, this 8 ball's gonna be 100% perfect at this point. Anyway, I could see Sheamus winning. I really do, but I don't know where Sheamus moves to after this. Like, they're trying to push him as a heel and everything, and it's like, he's doing a great job as a heel, but it's like, I don't see where they go from here. I don't see who he's moving on to. And as we discussed earlier, I expect him to be in the chamber, just like Ziggler, for the Intercontinental title in 2 weeks.
Right.
So this is,
yeah, I'm with you there.
So this match sort of goes, alright, you can have Sheamus win, and then he goes on, he has momentum going in the chamber, but then again, you want Ziggler having momentum. It's a toss-up. I'm still sticking with Ziggler, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sheamus wins. And I think the odds probably are on Sheamus winning, but I'm still going with Ziggler.
Yeah, I mean, Ziggler, because why not? Just throwing it out there. There's really only one match on this card I'm interested in, and surprisingly enough, it is not the Bray Wyatt match.
Which we'll get to here in a little bit.
Because that's going to be a mountain of suck. Let's just be honest.
Yeah. Alright, what's next on the list?
Well, I think next we have to talk about the other tag match on this show. Which, of course, we can't forget the girls, because hashtag give divas a chance. We've got the Bellas taking on Naomi and Tamina.
I like Naomi's shoes.
They glow.
I have a feeling we will be distracted again by her shoes.
I think this is going to be a good match. I don't know if this is going to be a great match. It all depends on how physical the Bellas want to get.
Because Tamina and her weird hair can get all types of physical when she wants to, and Naomi is pretty good too. At the end of the day, it makes sense for Naomi and Tamina to win.
It does make sense because they're building them up. They're, basically establishing them as the main heels in the Divas division. But it's the Bellas.
It is the Bellas. I'm going with Naomi and Tamina just because it makes more sense. Who are you going with?
Yeah, logically Naomi and Tamina, but yeah, we'll go with that, even though it's LOL the Bellas.
Will the Bellas win with a payback? Magic 8 Ball says most likely. So there you go. Next.
There you go. Once again, it disagrees with us.
It does. So next on the list,
let's talk about Neville versus King Barrett, the Battle of the Brits.
Let's talk about it.
We have seen Neville, the man that gravity forgot, put in some just show-stopping performances since he arrived in WWE shortly after WrestleMania, including a hell of a match with John Cena on Raw.
It was a great match with John Cena on Raw, and it was a great match last month on the pre-show with Bad News Barrett at the time, not now King Barrett. And they had a good match for the King of the Ring finals just a few weeks ago on this very WWE network.
Yes, these two have great chemistry. I'm looking forward to this.
This could be one of the show-stealing matches of the night if given enough time.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
This could be the opener. I could see this being opening the show.
It's either going to be this or it's going to be Ziggler and Sheamus. Either way, they would both be this would actually be a stronger opener than Ziggler versus Sheamus, but wouldn't complain if either of these start.
Then again, the tag titles could open as well, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
As far as this match goes, this one is actually a really toss-up. I'm heavily leaning towards King Barrett since he just won the King of the Ring. It sort of makes sense to keep him on a roll, especially if I'm having Ziggler win. I can't have both Neville and Ziggler win on a show, so I would go King Barrett in this one. Just logical reasons in my head, plus he's the King of the Ring, so he should continue to win. Neville will look good in defeat, but Barrett will win.
Seeing as you just had Neville lose in quotations to Cena on Raw, granted it was via shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Thank you, Rusev. I'm having Neville win.
We finally disagreed on a pick.
We finally disagreed on a pick. Neville's still up and coming. They're building him. Losing to Neville isn't going to hurt Barrett. Plus, Barrett will pursue Neville to regain his pride. So this could continue if Neville wins. So I say Neville.
And again, they're both probably in the Elimination Chamber here in 2 weeks.
Yep.
The Magic 8-Ball says, will Neville be King Barrett? Most likely.
See, it agrees with me.
For once.
For once, there's first time for everything.
Yes, there is.
So, say we talk about the tag team title match next.
Alright, talk about it.
We have... Wait, I can't call them what I like to call them because it's a PG show. So, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd taking on New Day.
No, it's New Day Suck. New Day Sucks.
I was trying to be nice. You can see who's the nice one and who's the not nice one. Just pointing that out.
Hey, it's not nice. You're mean to me.
I'm not mean to you.
That was mean. You just called me not the nice one. That's mean.
Really?
Anyway. God. You see that, people? Okay, then. Let's talk about this match.
Let's talk about this match.
This is going to be a good match.
I need to talk about Tyson's kid's photo in this preview.
Okay.
Like, what the hell is going on in this picture? What, like, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm kind of with Big E. He looks like the Emperor from Star Wars.
Yeah.
He looks like Palpatine.
Now, you look at his picture, what the hell is Xavier Woods doing?
I don't know. He looks like uber happy. And kind of, it's almost like creepy. He's starting to cry, happy.
Right, yeah. It's just...
Cesaro's all grumpy.
Cesaro's a grumpy cat?
He's totally grumpy cat. Kofi's the same as Xavier, and then there's Big E, who's like all suave, and yep, that's right, I'm the tag champs. Kofi! Yes, we're talking about the picture instead of the match. I think this match is going to be okay. It will be decent. I expect New Day to retain.
This is going to be, I believe this is 2 out of 3 falls?
Yes.
2 out of 3 falls. Yeah, I can see the New Day retaining going into the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view because they're also going, as we mentioned earlier, they're going to be in the Chamber match. Yeah, New Day retain. At least that's what I believe they'll retain. I asked the Magic 8-Ball, will the New Day retain the tag team title? So they say, better not tell you now. So that means they lose. So we have new tag team champions according to Magic 8-Ball.
Well, I guess we'll see. So up next, I say we talk about I Quit. Cena versus the Rusev with Lana in his corner. Will Lana turn?
Yes.
Yeah, Lana's gonna turn.
And here's how she's gonna turn. She's gonna
fandango.
Still the greatest gift in the world.
He's so cute.
Do, 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 do. Anyway, she's gonna hear... I'm now distracted with Fandango in my head.
Yes!
The point I was trying to make was, she's going to throw in the towel for Rusev.
And he's gonna fire her, and then she's gonna turn on him.
Right. Because he didn't quit, but she threw in the towel for him, and that's where the split will happen. So John Cena retains, we all know that. But I see her throwing in the towel and costing him the match, and that's where they do the whole split between the two.
Yeah. And Lana goes her way, and Rusev goes his, and, well...
You see what happens with either side, who does well going forward.
I think we know who's gonna do well, because she's kind of really over.
She's kind of amazing.
Bless Lana. Bless her so much.
And it's very coincidental that she's turning on Rusev when her movie's coming out.
Right? Can't have her being a bad guy.
The Magic 8-Ball says, will John Cena will retain the U.S. title? My sources say no.
So maybe new U.S. champ.
At least the Magic 8-Ball thinks so.
Guess we'll have to see. So I guess now...
Time to climb that mountain of suck.
Ugh. Ryback versus Bray Wyatt. Oh, God. Why? Why this match? Why?
as Bray Wyatt said on Monday night, he's in my way.
I understand he's in your way, Bray, but that doesn't mean that you have to feud with him. You have minions, damn it. Go find your kids and have them take him out.
What if they show up?
If they show up, we'll probably be on the phone and you'll be deaf.
Yes.
Because if the Wyatt family reunites at Payback, you will hear my scream no matter where you are in the world, because I will be the happiest fangirl ever.
Right.
Because that would be awesome. That being said, Bray's gonna use trickery.
If the Ryback beats Bray Wyatt...
If the Ryback beats Bray Wyatt, somebody's gonna have to stop me from going to Connecticut.
And the person who has to stop her is me.
Yeah.
I don't want her to drive up to Connecticut.
Bray Wyatt should not lose this match.
There's no way in hell Bray Wyatt should lose this match.
We said that at WrestleMania, though.
But he was going up against The Undertaker.
I understand this, but we still said that Bray shouldn't have lost against Taker, and he did.
But he was The Undertaker. The Ryback is no Undertaker.
I understand that. I expect this to be physical. I expect these two to kind of go at each other, but Bray is going to wiggle his way out of it, and he's going to pick up a victory.
What scares me is what happened on SmackDown.
Yeah, what makes me nervous is the fact that they had Ryback, or they had Bray standing tall on SmackDown, because usually that's an indication that he's not going over.
But hopefully they base it on the Raw go home, and Ryback was the one standing tall.
Yeah, I'm picking with my heart on this one because I refuse to pick Ryback. I'm going Bray Wyatt. And if Bray Wyatt loses, tune into this show next week because you will hear a rant like you have never heard before.
That's a rack guarantee.
Pretty much.
I'm with her. Bray Wyatt should and will win. The Magic 8 Ball says, as I see it, yes. Will Bray Wyatt win? He says yes.
Damn right, Magic 8 Ball.
Better happen.
Right. So finally, we've reached the end of the preview. The awkward, horrible, wonderful preview. And we are going to be talking about the massive Fatal 4-Way title match, where we have Seth Rollins defending his title against Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and Dean Ambrose. This is going to be entertaining.
This one should shape up to be tremendous. Like, you have 4 people in this match who, when they want to go, can go.
Yep.
Especially Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Basically, what this match is, The Shield versus Randy Orton. When you really think about it.
Oh yeah, this is the first time, I think, maybe not since the breakup, but in a long while, that all 3 members of The Shield have been in a match. Excuse me, together.
Yes, this is the first time they are in a match together.
So, this will be...
In this sort of type, a singles match.
So, alliances are going to be tested, namely between Dean and Roman, and as we saw, it's every man for himself. I'm looking forward to it coming down to Dean and Roman. I'm actually really kind of looking forward to Dean and Randy. I don't know why, but it's like Dean's got enough crazy that he balances Randy's meh.
Right.
And also they can try to out-crazy each other.
They could, and it's a Dean Ambrose match, so I expect some shenanigans. I expect them to go to different places in the arena. I can see them diving off the balconies again, because that's what they did last year.
I can see him calling dibs on a table.
I can see him calling dibs on a table.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna get wild, this is gonna get crazy, this is gonna be entertaining as all hell. Just because of who they have in this match. Because I can just picture Dean and Roman and Randy chasing Seth. But in the end, I think Seth is going to prevail. Somehow, some way, Seth is going to prevail. And you're going to see Dean and potentially Roman go on to Money in the Bank.
Dean and Roman go on to Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
Into the match itself? So
yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying like in a singles match.
No, Dean and Roman go into the Money in the Bank match. And either probably Roman wins that match, which gives him the guaranteed title shot that they can use any time.
Which, as I brought up on Sunday night on Wrestle Talk Radio, if Roman wins the Money in the Bank, have him do what Seth did at WrestleMania at SummerSlam. If they do Brock versus Seth at SummerSlam for the title, have Roman cash in during that match, as a payback to Seth Rollins.
Yep.
I'm going
Although,
go ahead.
I will say I really kind of want Dean Ambrose to win the Money in the Bank match, just because I think he would have way the hell too much fun terrorizing Seth.
Yeah, it would be kind of amazing if that happened. We got to factor in, if Seth Rollins does not retain the title, Kane is out of a job. There is that. So I'm saying Seth Rollins wins.
Yeah, I say Seth Rollins wins. Kane finds a way to make sure Seth wins.
Now, in a first, the Magic 8 Ball said, I asked the Magic 8 Ball, will Seth Rollins retain? No. Said, will Roman Reigns win? No. Said, will Randy Orton win? No. Will Dean Ambrose win? Outlook, not so good. So the Magic 8 Ball has no idea who's winning this match.
Magic 8 Ball is confused.
The Magic 8 Ball is very, very confused. It has no winner, so there will be a disputed finish. That's what the Magic 8 Ball is telling us. It's a disputed finish in the main event.
Well, okay then.
So there you have it. That is our WWE Payback preview.
Yay!
We're going to be previewing and reviewing a lot of shows here in the next few weeks.
Oh my god. Because next week, we're covering the results of Payback and NXT, and we have to preview the Elimination Chamber special. Week after that, we have to cover the Elimination Chamber special, and then I think there's a pay-per-view right after that.
Yeah, next week we're doing Payback review and NXT review. The week after is the Chamber preview, and then there's the Chamber review, and then the week after that is a preview. Yeah, there's a lot happening. So stay tuned to the rack because there's a whole bunch of stuff happening. But I say we're done for the night.
I say we're done for the night, too.